Let's start off by creating a new journal name. I'll do this in the General Ledger module of Dynamics 365 Finance. From here, I'll go to Journal Setup and select Journal Names. Here we can see all the journals that have been set up out of the box for Dynamics 365 Finance. I'll go ahead and click New to create my new journal name, and I'll just call this New Journal. I can go ahead and give this a description as well. And now I can go ahead and start specifying all of the setup for this specific journal. Under the General Fast tab, I'll first select the journal type. There are several journal types out of the box with Dynamics 365 Finance. If I click the drop-down, we can see we have an allocation type, cash type, deferrals, elimination. I'll go ahead and select one of these options. Let's go ahead and say this is going to be a payroll journal. Here we can specify if we are going to use approvals for this general journal. Next, we'll go ahead and specify if we are going to use the approval workflow. If we do want to use the workflow, we'll go ahead and switch this to yes, and we need to specify the specific workflow that will be used for this journal. We'll go ahead and click no for now. Next, we can specify blocking if we wanted to. We would specify the specific group that we would block this for. Next, we would need to specify the voucher series. What this is for is the number sequencing for your journal. So we would need to specify the specific number sequencing that we'll be using for this specific new journal. Next, we can specify the account type. So is this going to be a ledger account, customer, vendor, project, and so on from here. And then we can also specify an offset account. Next is the posting layer. As mentioned within this specific unit, we can specify current, operations, tax, or custom layer 1 through 7. We can also specify the detail level. So if we specify details, every instance of an account number in the journal lines is posted as a separate account transaction. If we specify summary, a summarization of journal lines into the transaction is performed automatically during posting. You'll select summary for a summarization of journal lines into one transaction that is performed automatically during posting. Here we can specify the maximum number of lines this journal can have. Additionally, we can specify currency as well as sales tax information. We'll go ahead and specify US dollar here. And we can specify if the amounts include sales tax. Once we're done, we can go ahead and click Save. And now we can also set up journal control as well as posting restrictions. If I click on Journal Control, here we can add different controls for the specific journal. We can specify which account types can be posted as well as which segment values that are valid for this specific journal. And then we can set up our posting restrictions as well. Going back to my journal names page, with my new journal selected, I'll click on posting restrictions. Here we can specify restrictions for each journal so that users can only post journals that they create. We can specify by user group, we can also specify by a specific user, or we can have no posting restrictions, and then we'll click OK once we have finished setting this up. So again, those restrictions are used for specifying who can post to this specific journal. For instance, you might have a manager or a specific AR group that can only use a specific journals that you can assign them to from this page. Once you're done setting up your new journal name, you'll click Save and you can